Pore blurring microspheres. How pore blurring can a setting spray be? Okay. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products with the best prices. And in today's video, we're going to be comparing the new Milk Matte Pore Eclipse Setting Spray versus the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. I am obsessed with the Milk Pore Eclipse primer. Like, I haven't found a dupe for it at all, unfortunately. It's like the best matte primer ever. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay. But then I saw it was $40, and that hurt my heart a little bit. So I looked into it and I found this, which has the exact same claims as this, but is a lot cheaper. So let's see if we found a dupe. I'm going to be dividing my face in half. I'm going to be doing the new setting spray on my right and the Milani setting spray on my left. I'm going to be using this to block out my face. Probably should get my hair out of the way real fast. There we go. Gonna start with the milk. Oh, let me show you what my pores look like right now. You can get a really close look. So I have a little bit of fine lines showing through because I've been talking and I haven't set my makeup. What do my pores look like? I have a really big guy right here. It is nice and noticeable. Okay, now you can see it nice and close. I got some pores visible. I got some texture. I got all the things. So let's see what these babies do. Shake. Oh, shake both of them. Oh, I'm wearing a neutral foundation, the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation. Oh, that was scary. Should we test to see how fine the mister is? Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. It's foaming up a little bit. Anytime I spray this into there, it hurts me a little bit. Doesn't really have a smell, I don't think. Just a little bit about the setting spray. According to Sephora's website, it says, a weightless, alcohol-free matte setting spray that locks makeup up to 16 hours, helps blur pores and control shine for a soft, focused finish, has lentil extract that controls the shine, has niacinamide and pore blurring, I can't talk, pore blurring microspheres that minimize the look of pores and fine lines. Okay, we have to look up how to pronounce this word because I don't know how to pronounce it. It also has Bicuccio, which helps smooth skin texture. It is $38, but then when you add in tax and stuff, it ends up being $42. That was painful. I'm so glad I had like a $16 gift card just for, so it wasn't as painful when I bought it. It was still painful, but it does have 4.8 stars with 200 reviews. So it sounds like it's practically perfect. Maybe it's worth the money, and it is big. It's, how many ounces is it? 2.8 ounces. So it's not like it's teeny tiny. Gotta let it dry for the other side while I was drawing, I guess. Oh, we gotta test out this mister. I would say the spray is the same, equally as misty, fine misted, I don't know. And then, according to Amazon, it says prime, correct, and set with the Make It Last Control Matte Setting Spray. Preps your face, features a microfine charcoal powder to set makeup, reduces the appearance of imperfections, blurs pores, and then locks it in for the long haul. Sets and mattify skin for up to 16 hours without a crease or a smudge in sight. Spray before or after makeup application, or wear it alone. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The Amazon listing for this setting spray also is a listing for all of their Make It Last setting sprays. It has a lot of reviews, but it's for like all of their Make It Last setting sprays, so it has 4.5 stars with over 36,000 reviews. Obviously, it's a lot smaller, but you only have to pay $10, so it's still gonna last you a minute. But is it that much smaller though? But like, not really. The bottle just looks a lot bigger because of the lid, maybe? Hold on. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, yes, there is somewhat of a size difference, but this is almost 3 ounces. It's 2.87 and this is 2.03. So it's like, okay, yeah, there is difference, but like $40 worth of difference, or I guess $30 worth of difference. I don't know. I'm gonna let these have an equal amount of dry time, so I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute. Be right back. Okay, it's been a minute, and the one question I had when I saw this was, how pore blurring can a setting spray be? It's a setting spray, you're not like rubbing it into your skin, so that's what I'm the most curious about. I actually feel like that did something. Now I do have this one pore that's like ginormous. It's like, I don't know, it's like a cave, I don't know. It didn't really do much to that. I wasn't expecting it to do much to that specific one, but like the rest, I mean, both sides look pretty blurred. My forehead lines look a little tiny bit more smoothed out. They're not perfect, but again, it's a setting spray. I'm not expecting like miracles when it comes to like smoothness. It's not a primer. Matte wise, we're definitely looking matte, but it's like soft focus like this one said at least. It's not like really harsh matte. There's no shininess. I mean, those are the two major things right now that we can judge it off of, and I feel like it did pretty good for both. I don't know if this did better than this. What do you think? Maybe this side's a tiny bit more matte. So it is currently 11:40, but guess what? That doesn't freaking matter what time it is anymore because winter daylight savings time. It's not going to get dark at 4 o'clock. What time is it going to get dark? Please tell me it's after 6. 7:34. So we're fine. I'll make it outside. I'm going to do a check-in outside halfway throughout the day in natural lighting because it'll still be light outside. Now, I gotta warn you about something. If you're watching this like the day this video comes out or soon after, you're probably like, oh, this isn't the day she normally posts. She normally posts on Tuesday. This is Thursday. Well, I had a really intense eye infection. It was really bad. I'm still puffy from the eye infection, and I actually still have some red eye issues. It's mostly gone, but they're still a little pink. I actually have the LUMIFY drops in my eyes, and that's why my eyes look really nice and white and crisp. They're still puffy, but during the check-in and the end of the video, my eyes will look a little red because I'm not going to put this in more than once a day. That's not good for your eyes. So just be warned. And that's also why I don't have like eye makeup on, because that's not a good idea to wear eye makeup when you're getting over an eye infection. Like, no. Now that we've gone past that little message, I will see you in just a second. Okay, it is 5:30. Do you see how bright and beautiful it is? This is incredible. Now onto the makeup. I don't see, oh, there's a bird. Where's the bird? I hear it. I don't want to be right underneath it. I'll go this way. My nose is a little shiny on both sides. Can you see that? That's not a good sign. But besides that, everything else looks okay. Like nothing's really moved. Yeah, it's definitely a little shiny. It's a little less shiny on this side. So you see that? It's like, it's only shiny like right at the tip. And then the rest is matte. This side, it's shiny going all the way down. It's not a good sign. I realized I want to do that one test where you swatch some foundations and then spray the setting spray, let it dry, and then kind of rub your hand and see which ones like stay and which ones don't. I meant to do that in the first half of the video. I forgot, so I'll do that at the end, especially because I'm not really wearing any eyeshadow right now. But so far, I think it's like going okay. Like tip of my nose, that's not the end of the world. I'm being really picky for $42 is so much money. I'm being really, really picky. We'll see what happens. It's currently 12:33. I don't know if you can see this. So it's been 13 hours and we have some things to talk about. At like 8:30, so like 9 hours in, not even 10 hours in, this side starts cracking around my nose. I was like, what? That's not what's supposed to happen. It's not super awful, but I was just so shocked that it was this side. Poor thing for going wrong. Also, this zit right here is super greasy, like super oily, super gross. Things are sliding off of it. It's not pleasant. When it comes to like this part of my face right here, that's where the most is happening because that's normally where I get the most oily. And like this side is cracked. It's a lot more oily. It's a lot more slick. It's not the slickest it could be, if that makes sense. But like compared to this side where it's like I touch it and I don't even really feel oil. This side, oh yeah, there's oil for sure. Like this side's a little tiny bit shiny, but compared to this side, what? I also feel like this side looks a lot more like cakey at this point. This side still looks a lot more smooth. I'm shocked. I sprayed this on my right side, right? I'm not remembering wrong. No, I sprayed it on my right side. I do want to do the test, and I realized I said foundation the first time, but I meant eyeshadow. So let me get some eyeshadow, then we spray. We'll spray really good. Do that to the other side. Right. Let them dry. Okay, let's see how bad this smears. Okay. I mean, at least there's that. What about this one? It's kind of drifting a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Just like a little bit. It's not too bad. Not quite as good as this one though, but this one, it's interesting. It feels kind of tacky, which it didn't feel tacky on my face, but maybe the trick to this one is double spraying. So spraying it underneath and over, at least for when it comes to how long your makeup lasts. That still doesn't like resolve the fact that it like cracked. It's even more expensive than the all-nighter setting spray, not by much, but I almost want to try it out against the matte all-nighter setting spray, which is not normally something I do. Normally I compare like affordable versus affordable or like affordable versus expensive, but like I feel like this is an exception to the rule. So let me know if you want me to do that. I can get the matte version. I would say if we're just comparing these two, stick with this. Just stick with this. You don't need this. If you want to see a video comparing the new Falsies Surreal Mascara versus one of my favorite Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percent of the profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much. Never forget that you are enough. Bye!